Hi guys! So today I thought I would talk about my top 10 ways to get into fitness and to lead a healthier lifestyle, because I keep getting asked this question over and over again. So I hope you enjoy the vlog. So tip number one is to think of your reason why. So if you haven't watched my first vlog, I talk about the power of why and why it's so important. So there might be loads of different reasons why you want to get into fitness, as in you might want to look better, you might want to feel better, you might have a big event coming up like a wedding or a fitness competition or a big party or a birthday, or dare I say it, but Christmas will soon be around, so we'll have Christmas parties. So if you can think of your reason why, and you will always have that in the back of your mind, then your drive will be a lot bigger to succeed. So come up with your reason why. And I'd want to say as well, stay positive. So don't look in the mirror and think, oh, I want to do this because I hate the way I look, I'm so ugly, I'm so fat. Like, do not start this as a negative. Think positive. So think, I want to start this fitness journey because I want to feel better. I want to be able to play with my kids more, like play football in the garden with them more and have that energy. I want to live for longer. I want to look absolutely amazing in my little black dress for my Christmas party. So yes, think of your reason why you're starting your fitness journey. Tip number two is set realistic goals. So how many times have you started a fitness journey or a health journey and you've said to yourself, yes, I'm going to go to the gym every single day after work, I'm going to eat 500 calories a day, I'm going to do an hour of weights, 2 hours cardio. It just is so unrealistic that you're setting yourself up to fail. So work around the time that you have. If you're thinking that you can go to the gym 3 times a week and that's realistic for you, then start with 3 times a week. And if you can do more, then you will do more. But you will be happy if you meet your goals. So for example, if you set unrealistic goals, so say I say next week I'm going to go to the gym 5 times, and when that's really impossible for me and I only managed to go twice, then you're going to feel pretty shitty with yourself because you haven't achieved your goals. Whereas if you know that you can definitely go twice and you set that as a goal, you achieve those goals, you'll feel amazing. Exercise is meant to make you feel good. It's not meant to make you feel bad about yourself. So yes, set realistic goals that you can definitely achieve. Tip number three is you're going to want to see if you're progressing. So when you first start off, you need to either take some progress pictures, which is amazing because that will be your before picture, and then you'll be able to have an after picture to compare it with. And when you're making subtle changes week in, week out, it's easier to see in pictures. Also, you want to take your measurements, so not just your scale weight, but measurements like your waist, your hips, your legs, because that's also a good indicator to see if you're progressing. And also, I would say try and have somebody to be accountable to. So whether that's your family, if you tell them, oh, I'm going to do this fitness journey and my goal is that I want to lose 5 pounds by Christmas, you'll have accountability to them. Or get yourself a personal trainer or a coach, or even just a friend that you can stay accountable to. Tip four, so this is really important. If you're not used to doing fitness, you really want to ease in slowly. So don't just go to the gym for the first time ever and absolutely kill yourself, because your muscles will be in agony. You'll feel a bit disheartened. You won't be able to go like for the next few days because you will have completely killed yourself off. So definitely for the first few weeks, just ease yourself in slowly and get used to it, and then you can progress from there. Tip 5, so if you're new to a gym, I would highly recommend getting a personal trainer. And I don't mean like paying them every single week if you can't afford that, but if you're new to the gym, you should definitely hire a personal trainer just as a one-off, so they can show you the basic exercises, because there's nothing worse. I've done it in the past where you sign up for the gym, you're like all motivated to go, you get there and you don't really have a clue what you're doing. Before I was a personal trainer, I would walk into the gym and I'd do 10 minutes on the bike, 10 minutes on the treadmill, be bored stiff, go home, never go back. Whereas if you just hired that personal trainer as a one-off for 1 hour and they can show you certain exercises, then that will start you off properly. If you can't afford a personal trainer, what I would recommend is there's plenty of YouTube videos, and I'm going to film some and put them on there, so watch this space. Or another really good tip is try some fitness classes. So things like circuits, a lot of gyms do circuits. You'll end up doing like 10 or 20 exercises in a class, and then you can then repeat those exercises when you're on your own in the gym. So that's a really good tip. And with exercise, it's not a one thing fits all to everybody. So you really need to find something that you enjoy. So when I first got into fitness, I wasn't weightlifting, I wasn't really doing cardio. The thing that got me into fitness was Zumba. And I know that everybody in the fitness industry always slates Zumba, but I absolutely loved it. And I was like dancing, I was moving, I was losing weight because I was actually doing some exercise. So do something that you enjoy. You don't have to do something because everybody on Instagram's doing it. Find the exercise that you enjoy and look forward to and go from there. Tip 6. So not everybody is going to be able to afford a gym. Not even money-wise. People might not have the time. If you've got children, you might not have childcare to be able to go to a gym. So don't feel like you have to do your workouts in a gym. Things like walking in the park or home workouts. So I've been asked quite a lot about home workouts. So I plan on getting my other half to video me doing some home workouts for you. So again, watch this space. But definitely any kind of exercise more than what you're doing right now will help. So even walks in the park or doing a little 10-minute exercise video at home will still count towards your goal. Tip 7. So we all know that diet is probably more important than exercise, and this is the sucky bit for some people. But my top tips for diet is be prepared. So I plan my diet a week in advance, so I know what I need to buy when I go food shopping, and I know what kind of meals I'm going to be eating. And if you've planned those healthy recipes and healthy foods in advance, then your mind should stick to what you plan to eat. Try not to snack in between, so don't like just be picking at random things. Try and stick to what you've planned to eat, but do allow yourself some treats as well. So like I said, don't set yourself unrealistic goals. It's about making small changes. Over time, these small changes will lead to big changes and you will see results. We all know how to be healthy, so it's more fruit and veg, more protein. Don't do any of these fad diets like, oh, let's cut out every single carb, or let's eat 1 million grams of protein a day. Just try and eat a healthy, balanced diet and just improve on your current habits. Another massive tip, drink water. So everybody I know just does not drink enough water. You should be drinking it like at least 3-4 litres a day if you can, if you have no health problems. And that will really help with weight loss. Tip 8, this one's really important. Do not compare yourself to other people. So I've done it before where I look through the magazines, find my Fitspo, my inspiration, and go to the gym, go for a week, look back at the magazine and be like, well, why don't I look like that? Why don't I have a six-pack yet? And it's just, and then you feel disheartened and you think, oh, I'm never going to look like that, so I'm not going to bother. You have to work with what you've got and just stay positive and take inspiration from those people that you want to look like, but never compare yourself to them. So like, I always thought, oh, I'm never going to have a flat stomach, and then I'd quit because I'd be like, I'm not going to look like this girl, I'm not going to look like that girl. But with consistency, I've proved to myself I can do it, and you just need to be the best version of yourself. Tip number 9, we're nearly at the end now. So learn from your mistakes. So if you screw up, which you might start a diet on a Monday and by Wednesday you've already messed it up, then learn from those mistakes. So I know in the past I couldn't just ever eat one biscuit. So if I had a packet of biscuits, I'd start with one and think, oh, one doesn't matter. 20 biscuits down the line, oh, I've screwed up my diet, we'll have to start again next week. So to learn from my mistakes, it's obvious really, do not buy the packet of biscuits in the first place, and try and change those small habits into something healthier, and just learn from your mistakes. If you screw up, just see it as an opportunity to learn from and not make the same mistake again week in, week out. You cannot start your diet every single Monday for a year and expect results. So learn from those mistakes. And we're on number 10. So what I really want to say is my top tip for starting your fitness journey is there's no perfect time to start. Okay, for some people it might help to start on a Monday, or after I've been on holiday, or after this certain date, but really there's no perfect time to start. Just start, get on with it. The sooner that you think about your goal and what you want to achieve, and the sooner you start, the closer you'll be towards your goal. So don't delay and start today. That was cringy, and I've got no idea why. My hair looks really grey. I don't know if it's makeup or if I'm going grey, who knows. But I hope those tips were useful. I'm still getting used to vlogging, so I hope it's not too cringy at the moment. I'm going to put all this into a blog as well, so if you know somebody that would prefer to read my top 10 tips, then you can send it to them in the blog style. And so yeah, like I said, watch this space. I'm going to be doing some home workout videos, some beginner's guide in the gym videos, just to help people who want to get started with their fitness journey. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'm going to do the cringy thing where I say like my video and subscribe, and stay positive. Love, Foxy.